Welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. I'm CC Survivor, and today we're going to be taking a look at modular power suits because I've been humming and ahhing over whether to use them or not, but I finally decided that we are. But first, I've got some things to do and things to show you. So first of all, let's create a filler. Voila, there's our filler, and let's yank our redstone energy cell because we'll be needing some power. And let's go over to the base. And voila, if you're looking on the minimap top right, you can see there's a big circle around the base. As I mentioned, I'd be doing that, and I decided to open the door to get started in between last episode and this. And here we have what I'm going to be using. And I forgot one item. One moment. Here is the item I needed, an energy conduit. Because well, let's explain. The filler requires MJ, but redstone flux can work as MJ as long as it goes through an energy conduit. So if we put down our filler here, we've got a big square saying filler. Why would I want to fill in this area? If you know what the filler could be used for, then it makes sense. And the filler's changed since, I think it got changed in one of the recent updates to the mod pack. Let me just go get these landmarks. I made a bunch of landmarks. I didn't know how many I'd need depending on what I was trying to do and so on and so forth. Now if we put down our conduit, we go in here and there's fill. Oh, clear, just what we need. Clear out a large area. Put down this, and we want right side to be yellow. And they should be clearing this out. Let's get the jetpack on, let's see if it's clearing it out. Yes, there it goes. Slow and steadily clearing stuff out, so let's get rid of these dirt pillars. Just wanted to show you that before we get started because, damn, it's a good thing to clearing out areas. Now, it's not going to get everything because, as you can see here, I had a big mountain here, if you remember from before. And here's going to go another mounting without me having to do anything, and it clears it pretty quick, look. But anywho, I'll leave that going, and we'll be back once it's done. Don't forget to crank the max power output to as much as possible, because the more power you put into this, the faster it clears, as you can see now. Look at it go. That's tearing through the terrain, if we get up here. Forgot they could output more power than that, and oh man, that's noisy. Just look at the train. Oh, copper. Always grab copper. No, my copper. I need the copper. No, leave the copper alone. Cole, don't care about your copper, yes. That is ridiculously quick. Well, now, once it's done, don't forget to yank your redstone energy cell, because this filler will keep draining power. But voila, big area cleared. No effort required. A lot quicker than me manually mining it. So, I'll take you. Oh no, don't stay there, please. What's happened? I'll have a look at that in a bit. But anywho, let's get on with the work. Put all this junk that I've got in my inventory into the sorting system. No, the sorting system won't be able to handle all that, but one more thing before we do the modular power suits. If we come down here, ta-da! Thaumcraft has been moved to the new base, and I decided to alphabetize all the aspects. Fortunately, in the Phenomenon, if you go into the aspects of magic, they are already pre-alphabetized, so I just use this book to find them all and put them in order and so on and so forth. And as you can see, this is all. And I have a lot of heads, and I decided to get a lot of mixed crystal shards and decide to create this. Now there's one more thing that I want to create, which is the candle, if I can find alchemy. And to make the candle we need magic tallow, which is some rotten flesh and some magic, and then we need some string and some magic tallow. So get those items to perform some alchemy. So okay, now to perform some alchemy. 4 and 2 get us 2 magic tallow, and we'll do it again with these, and one more time with the great wood logs. Got 8 magic tallow. Let's create our candles, and I'm going with some orange candles. And now we'll put the candles in. So might need to make some more. I'll have to have a look. You there. No, I think I'll have exactly enough. There, and last 2 spots. And this will greatly reduce the chance of taint issues with that stuff. Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but it's good. It should help reduce the... Wait, look at the phenomenon icon, because that is just too annoying to remember. Wrong thing, that won't help. Infusion crafting. No, you're not in infusion crafting. You are. Instability, that's it. So now to get along with the modular power suit. Now it's time to start making the power suit. So I've got some of the items ready that we need. So first of all, let's make the tinker table. And there's two recipes. You can either do an industrial style recipe or Gisano, which uses thermal expansion. I'm going to be going down the industrial craft way because I've got the industrial craft. The industrial craft is cheaper once you have the industrial craft set up. If you don't have it set up, the other one's cheaper. Just telling you that. So first of all, the power table, done. Then the glove. Next of all, the boots, the leggings, the chest piece. Wait, you go there. And last but not least, our helmet. And voila, we have our modular power suit. Get out. Unfortunately, it does jack all other than look badass. I'm sad to say that's all it does, it just looks badass. Now, if I remember correctly, and there's a hoover going on, you might be able to hear it. After this, I'll wait until it's done. It should be using the power from this backpack to power all these. So I'll keep this backpack on me so I have a huge buff of power without having to add weight to this suit. So now that we've got that, let's put down the tinker table somewhere that's logical, and then I'll explain what we need to do next. Logical place, let's think. Goodbye brewing stand. You can go the brewing stand, come down here. You can go, you know what, on top of those, no actually not on top of the melons, that's a bad place. You can go here next to all the brewing equipment, that makes more sense. And if we come down here, ditch that, we're looking here, we can replace a lot of items we have. For example, the shop boots can replace the other items. We've got all sorts of stuff that we can add. So this costs a lot of stuff. If I just click on, I need like 10 of things, 20 of things, ridiculous amounts. I've been in a test world, done some customization and decided on what I want. So we'll come back and you can have a look at everything complete. But to warn you, this is not a starter setup. This is going to be some very expensive thing. We've got railguns, we've got plasma cannons. I'm going all out. I'm getting as much power as I can get out of this suit. So be back in a bit. Here's everything you need to create the power suit as how I am going to create it. Now, just to prove how expensive that was, if we come over to my metals chest, it pains me to look at it, but yes, I have lost a lot of items. It has eaten into my resources like there was no tomorrow, but it's going to be worth it, and that's the best thing. So we get all these things out. Now some of these things are for the future. For example, the ME wireless access, I decided to make it now because I can, and I've already got the suit on. So come over to the tinker table and let's start installing everything. So we need an energy shield, and we flick that up to max, then a heat sink. I do believe this one goes up to max, and I'll leave the others at not max. Solar panel, elite battery, leave the elite battery as it is. Actually, take up that IC2 tier 2. I'm currently on IC2 tier 2, which is medium voltage, so lock it at medium voltage. I don't want the feeder, I want the water breather, I want night vision, I want the compass, the clock, the meter, flight control, and leave that at 0. You want to leave that at 0 if you want to fly like I am. Then we need another energy shield. Take that one up to max. Then we want a kinetic generator. Put that up to max. Then we want another elite battery. IC2 tier back to 2. Then we want, oh, completely skipped this one. We want that. We want the heat sinks. Now I do believe that I only need 3 heat sinks to max this out. I want the elite battery, IC2 tier there. We'll need a jetpack, and I stick that thrust up to max for now. Then we'll need, what's this called? A magnet, and we'll increase its radius, thank you. Then we need a cooling system. Oh, this requires 4 eyes of ender. I misread that. Can I? Oh, I need to turn off some of these. Actually, before we do that, L. No. K. Alright. Oh, it's saved. This is how, if you click K, you can link up all your items. As you can see here, I've got R for jetpack and flight control, T for night vision, and Y for the magnet. So, magnet off, jetpack off, magnets off, night vision off, save power, and in the top left you can see the things taking place. Now, of course, I've also got those goggles on, and we still haven't installed most of the things. Now, where was that? Oh yeah, I needed more eyes of ender. Oh, perfect. I've got some in this chest. That'll work out nicely. So where were we? We were to the cooling system. And whack that up to max. That's very important to have a high powered cooling system. We've got that. Now we've got this. We need the shock absorbers for fall damage. Whack that up to max. We'll take another energy shield and another elite battery. We whack the energy shield up to max. Did I whack this one up to max? Not this one. And now I should have full armor. Now that that's done, time to install an axe, a pickaxe, a shovel, a hoe. Hoe, you need to take this up. I take it up to exactly 1 meter radius. For these, I just whack these right up. Then for this, I'll install, and this is my leaf and plant clearer. Then we need, did I go with a grafter? I don't think I did. No, I didn't go with a grafter. We need the lux capacitors, and I'm going to mess around with that and try and find a colour that I like. I need the flint and steel, the ME network, the tree tap, the crafting table, the aqua infinity power up, the diamond drill. Then I need this, and we'll leave carry-through off. Now when you install this plasma, if you turn up the voltage, that acts like TNT, so that's 500 meter creeper. I don't know how they calculate it, but we just want the power to kill. Then we want the railgun, which will whack up to full as well, and it's fun, you can mess around with the railgun. Don't want any more of that, and that should be everything. And I have 1.1 million because I have an IC2 battery thing on me. So if you hold shift, you can cycle through these. Now there's one thing that I need to change. So one thing I want to show you with the railgun. Be careful because that happens. Yes, it knocks you back. And for some reason I've lost my sound. Anywho, you should still be able to get it. I hope so. Otherwise we've got a problem. So now that we have that, I need to do some calculating, and the hoover's back on. And you don't want to bring your weight over 25 kilograms combined, so I'm going to have to do the maths that I did with my other suit in my creative world, and then we'll be back. We're back, and now we have everything sorted out. So let's take a look. So the first one, we whack the heat sinks up to 4.7, so we get 7 kilograms on the head. Then we whack this heat sink up to max to get 7 kilograms again. Then on the pants, I tried to get it to 9 kilograms, but for some reason I can't quite get it. I can get it to 3.1 and 2.9. It just seems to jump between the two, and I can't get onto 3, as you can see here. Watch, just moving the mouse so slightly, and it jumps back. Can't do it. So there, that's that. If you can manage to get it to 9, that's good. Not 10 grams under the maximum weight allowance. And here we haven't got any heat sinks. We've just got this with the shock absorbers at max. Then here we've got all our tools, all max. That's at 1 meter. 1 meter, it'll just hold 1 block. That'll clear out a large area. And I've got some and so on and so forth. So if we go and press K, this is, oh, we've lost some of the things. Right, so new button, T, and we'll get ourselves the night vision shall be on T, and then we'll have Y, and Y shall be the new magnet if I can find it. There it is, there's the magnet. So now if we press Y, magnet on off, T, night vision on off, and R, jetpack on off. Sorry about that. So now we have full control of that. And then we have this looks like thing, which I do find very nice, by merely right clicking. The equivalent of torches, but they are free, merely costing electricity. We've got that ultimate solar panel on our head and the kinetic generator on our feet, so we can move around. Now if we press R, we can have a go at the flying. Now with that Y sensitivity set to nothing, you can't loop down and fly down, which I like good, so I can stay at the same level. Now if you go into options, controls, machine moose's modular power suits, you'll want to set your where is it? There. Go down flight, and I set it to left control, the one that's underneath shift. If you set it to shift, you can't actually crouch anymore in Minecraft. Annoying, yes. I wish they'd just allow you to use shift like in creative, but anywho, that's what we have to deal with, and that's what we have to deal with. So, why is there no mobs? Apparently I'm on peaceful, and I don't know why. So, let's give a test of the plasma cannon. Charge it up like a bow and fire it at the fire creeper, and voila. Ooh, fire creepers contain fire charges, didn't know that. Let's turn off the jetpacks, that's annoying. Now let's try the railgun, a bit more chaotic, more powerful as well, and flight. Now if you see on the right, can you see that lava indicator? If that gets over the max, if that gets full, you start taking lava damage. Now the reason why mine takes longer to fill up is because I had those heat sinks, and to cool it down you use the cooling system. So that's what I've done, and it's very powerful railgun. Then we've got that crafting table, we've got a baby zombie, and it's very quick, it's at max power instantly. What else? Oh yeah, I can dash some lux capacitors around here, so we don't get any more mob spawns. Because I think there's one mob from one of the mod packs that knocks out your torches, which is very annoying. And it's weird, you have to scroll the opposite way to what you think. So if I wanted to go to the left, I have to scroll down. I would have thought it would have been the other way around personally, but hey. Leaf clearer, let's see. Let's clear some. Oh, that is powerful. And for leaves, oh, that's going to make chopping down trees much more fun. Portable flint and steel, always nice. This, I'll have to throw it in me network once I set it up. Tree tap, that'll be good. Let's get the railgun. Let's try this tree tap as well. Yeah, I do believe that is everything. So, right click and should use a tree. Oh yes, that is very nice. And that is a lot of items. Ooh, hello. Let's use melee. Not as powerful at all. Oh, that's pretty weak. I'm probably going to have to get a sword back or something to replace that melee, because that melee is way too weak. And you can just break those if you want to get rid of them. So let's open this. Let's put all these items we just got. I'm going to keep that backpack with me. Now let's see what... Uh-oh. Ah, that ain't good. Ouch. That hurts a lot. So it clears away them as well. Ooh, I have to be careful with that leaf remover. But I do believe that's all. Now if we... I've probably used up a lot of electricity, yes. So if I throw... What one's not full? That one. In here, it should charge it up. Yes. And I've got this as well for the extra 1.1 million. Give me the 1.1 million pieces of energy. Now, there was one more item that I was thinking of having, this lightning thing, which may be very good, but it uses a lot of electricity. I'll think about it. I might add it by next episode. It's pretty expensive, requiring those items, but it allows you to summon lightning. Now, that would be good for a few things. I don't think we have gravity guns in this pack. Gravity. Can you search? No, we don't have gravity guns in this pack. So, I think that's all for this episode. Next episode, we'll be getting onto XP. I'm going to be creating an auto XP farm using, if we can come down here, that thing. My 128 stacks of experience berries, which are just sat there, game put in the trash can in excess. So I'll have a fully automated XP system where you can choose any enchantment you want. But that's for next episode. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Leave a comment if there's anything you think I'm doing wrong or I should change. Or anything you can think of commenting about that might help me. Or you've got questions about Minecraft. I'll pleasantly answer them. Stay well and Survivor out.